it's Lisa. Happy New Year. I hope you had a safe and wonderful New Year. With this being the first week in January, I thought it was very fitting. I can't talk. I thought it would be very appropriate to go over my favorites for 2016. So what I done is I went back all the way back to August when I started YouTube and pulled from each month's favorites that I done and looked at the items that I really was still using and really felt was still my favorites. So I've compiled these together and I'm ready to go over them with you guys to let you know what actually has been a steadfast favorite through the year. So like I said, I started in August, so it's not quite a full year, but we've got about 10 products, I think. So first off, you'll have to excuse my hair. It is time for a haircut, and I know it's a hot mess. I've got this band on. The back doesn't want to do a thing, but what can a girl do? Still haven't put my Christmas tree up, so I just wanted to get this video out to you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with something that you guys may remember me mentioning. And this is my Glade Cashmere Woods. Love this stuff. Still use it. I also have it now in the wax melts that goes in those wax burners. Love, love, love. So that has still been a true and tried favorite. Another one that I wanted to mention, and then I thought, well, I'm not going to, but I just have to. The reason that I decided I wasn't going to was because, unfortunately, I can't find it. I know it's here, I just don't know where I've put it. But my Ciate nail polish that I got in an Ipsy bag way back when, guys, it is still one of my favorite fingernail polishes, and I'm in love with the formula. I just don't know what I've done with my bottle. You have to understand my life. I have a ton of fingernail polish. I've used it and set it somewhere, but it's still a favorite, and I had to mention it. The next thing is going to be my Santi Face Primer. So I know you guys have seen me talk about this several times. I love, love, love this. The reason that I love this is for the tackiness that it gives on my face, and it helps my makeup stick. I do, however, want to find a different primer for other reasons. This isn't really a blurring primer, and I have some really big pore issues and some lines that need to be filled in or blurred. So I'm really wanting to find a primer that will do that, but I don't really want to pay a lot of money for it. If I have to, I will, but I'd prefer not to. So I'm going to start just trying some different primers, and that's going to be one of my goals in 2017 is to find a better primer. So that's going to be one of my easier goals, I hope. So there is that. The next thing I know you guys have seen me use several times if you've been watching any of my videos and have been with me in the past, and that is my e.l.f. Illuminating Palette. You know, I love this. As you can see, I've about hit pan on that one. Guys, this stuff is just so buttery, so beautiful. It just really gives off a nice sheen to the skin. It looks natural. Look at that glow. It is just beautiful. $6 I think this palette is. I love it, and I'll continue to use it. And these are in no order, you know, of my favorite 1 through 10, but I think they're all worthy of mentioning. The next one is my Garnier Micellar Water. Mine is the blue lid, which is the all-in-one waterproof. I love this stuff. It doesn't burn my eyes. It takes the makeup off very easily, and I have just really been enjoying it. So, and it's lasted quite a while. This is still my first bottle that I bought several months ago. So, I really like it. I think it's about $7 at Walmart. So, I'm really enjoying that. The next favorite is a newer favorite. So, it's from December, actually. And that is my Graveyard Girl palette from Tarte. I'm loving this. It's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It just blends so wonderfully. The colors in it are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. I've even used I've lost my mind. The I want to call it a bronzer, but I mean, I guess it could be a bronzer, but contouring color. I've even used this as an eyeshadow. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They all blend so wonderfully together. They're very pigmented. That one is Dog Man. This one is Man Cat. And this one is Uncommon. These are the ones that I have on my eyes today. They are just gorgeous. I'm trying to find a place to put these where you'll be able to see. They are just gorgeous. I love it, and if any of you guys haven't had a chance to get this, I recommend you do get it if you are a fan of Tarte or if you are a fan of Bunny. These are wonderful. I hate that this palette is a limited edition. I hope, even though it is a limited edition, that they continue to put these colors in other palettes, because it's just beautiful, beautiful. And it smells divine, like it's so vanilla, like vanilla cake. And the brush that comes in this palette is a wonderful brush too. It's a great crease brush, great blending brush. So all together, this palette is very, very good. The next thing is my Wet n Wild palette. This is the All Natural Nude Awakening palette. I'm loving it as well. It has mattes and shimmers in it. And of course, it's not going to be as great as a high-end would be, but look at that pigment. And you can build it up. It's very buildable. I've wore this palette several times. It's just overall a good palette. Sorry, I'm trying to get another wipe here. It's just an overall good palette. It blends. It blends very well with the other colors in this palette. It also blends with other palettes. I've used this one in conjunction with the Kylie palettes. I've used it in conjunction with the Graveyard Girl palette. I've also used it with the Balm's Nude Tube palette. So you can pull colors in from here to complete a palette that doesn't have a complete color scheme that you can use all together. You can use it on its own. It's just beautiful, and I do like this very much so. The next thing is my Real Techniques sponge. Mine is dirty right now because I have used it today. But guys, it's that I have found. Now I hear that the Ulta sponges or the Sephora sponges are good too, but I've not used those. But this is the Real Techniques one. You can get it for like $5 at Walmart. Usually they're orange, but I was lucky enough to find this pink one. I love the flat side for getting underneath the eyes and around the corners of the eyes. It has the point on it just like the Beauty Blender does. And it's just really good. I don't feel that it eats my foundation at all. And it cleans very well. So I like it a lot. The next thing is going to be my NYX Wonder Stick that I use for contouring. I'm not so much on the highlighting end, but the contouring end I'm really enjoying. I think this was just a couple of dollars. It's not very much. And Wet n Wild, I think, has one that's a lot like this one. But I love that color. It's a cool tone contouring color, which I find is very hard to find if you're cool tone. A lot of contours are very warm toned. And that kind of makes you look Oompa Loompish if you have a cool tone color. So you got to be careful with that, and that's why I like that. Even though it is a cream, it blends very well. Sometimes I might add a little bit of powder on top of it. It's not the one I'm wearing today. Today I'm wearing the Color Pop sculpting stick in the color Dove. And I like it good as well, or good too, but I really think that I like the NYX stick a little bit better. But today is my first day using the Color Pop one, so I'll have to get back to you on that. But anyway, the next thing is my e.l.f. blending brush that I got. I have several of these brushes, and I just love this brush. It is so good for blending out your eye color, good for hitting that crease. It just, I feel I can do my whole eye look with using just this one brush. It is fabulous. And after talking about that, I can go into this little guy. He's rather new, but it is a brush cleaning little pot here. It comes with this little mesh thing that you can take out and you can clean. As you can see, the eyeshadow stuff goes in the bottom. But you just stick this in here and you take your brush and go around. So if you use the same brush, you can just clean it in between and it knocks off the old color. Love this. I don't know how I made it without it. I give $1 for this on the Wish website. I recommend this for anybody. So then the last thing I wanted to mention that I'm really loving in 2016, and that is my YouTube channel, guys. I am still absolutely loving doing YouTube. I hope you guys are still enjoying watching me on YouTube. You know, this is something that I dreamed about doing for a long time. But really, it takes a lot of nerve to get on here and do these videos. I know it seems crazy because I'm here by myself. But I know that once I post it, it's out there for everybody to view. And so I want to thank you guys so much for being so accepting and supportive and watching my videos and being interactive with me. It means so much to me, guys. You don't know. Whenever I post a video and I see people starting to watch it, seeing those views and seeing people giving me thumbs up and reading some of the comments that I get, it makes my day. And really, this is part of why I started doing YouTube. And I'm going to actually be putting out a video later this week or the first of next week, going into more details on my life and what happened over the last couple of years, why I am where I am now, and why I started YouTube, really. But it was, you know, I just had a big event in my life that wasn't necessarily good. It changed a lot of things in my life. And I was watching, you know, a couple of people on here like Bunny and Leanne Says. And they really had such positive things to say. And, you know, Bunny had talked about how she was depressed, and YouTube really helped her through that. And I thought, you know, this is something that I need to do. You know, I've been talking about it for a couple of years. I need to just record a video and get it out there. I don't devote as much time as I would really love to doing this. I know that some of my videos don't seem as good as others because of my lighting and all of that. I don't have a fancy camera. I do it mostly on my phone or my laptop webcam. And my lighting, I've been just moving lamps around, filling in windows, opening windows, you know, just trying to learn as I go. So thank you guys for sticking with me through all the bad lighting, the good lighting, the bad videos, the bad angles. You know, and I do appreciate any of your critiques that you give me. And I can never tell you enough how much your support means to me. And the fact that you guys keep watching my videos and that you tell your friends about my videos. I'm at 47 subscribers right now. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but to me, I am so ecstatic. When I first started this, I thought, I'm never going to get beyond 10 or 20 subscribers. So to see that I am so close, I said 47, but I think it's actually 48. So to see that I'm so close to 50, I can't believe it. And if I can ever make it to 100, I think I'm going to do a big giveaway. I've already done one, which was that watch. But I hope once I hit 100, I'll be able to do another big giveaway just to celebrate that milestone. So that's my next goal in 2017, is to try to hit 100 subscribers. And then I'm going to come back and do another video letting you guys know what my other goals for this year is. So I hope you guys, like I said, had a safe and wonderful New Year's. And I hope that you have a wonderful year to come. And thank you so much for being here. God bless and ciao.